To mark the release of Deadpool and Wolverine and to test the growing popularity of AI art generation, I took the Microsoft Designer Image Creator for a spin to see if I could make myself a nice new desktop background for my PC. Let's see what it made for me. I had generated a bunch of images today, and for each prompt it did really quite well-ish. The first prompt was simply Deadpool fighting Wolverine. It generated some surprisingly cinematic poster-worthy images, but in each case Deadpool had claws for some reason, which ruined them. That and Wolverine had either too few or too many claws. To try and fix this, my next prompt was Deadpool fighting Wolverine, Deadpool has swords. The results got even stranger, with blades now doubled or floating. And what the hell is that? It's like some primal Wolverine variant. This one could be a comic book cover, but for the obvious issues. Are they hugging? But just really fiercely? Then I tried again to specify Deadpool fighting Wolverine. Deadpool has a single sword in each hand. It sort of worked. My favourite from this crop is Deadpool attacking a miniature Wolverine pool, but again the blades and claws are still all over the place. The third one is very close and is great comic style art, but it would need some tinkering. The fourth one was just... I'm not sure how this could be saved. Not deterred, I tried again with Deadpool fighting Wolverine. Deadpool has a single sword in each hand and they are facing each other. The first looks almost like they are aggressively holding hands and is ruined by blades again. The second, well, it's kind of obvious. I love how the third pic looks like a posed, highly detailed action figure, but the last picture, with the action figure joints, almost nails it, and with a bit of editing, it's been used as the thumbnail image. Wondering what would happen if I tried just plain old Deadpool fighting Wolverine again? I got some fantastic comic images. Of course, they're still completely wrong with the blades and claws, but I think the way the dotting for texture and shading is spot on for comic panel images. I tried one last time with text of Deadpool fighting Wolverine. Deadpool has guns and Wolverine is using his claws to try and steer the generation in the right direction. The first image was so close. It just suffers from the same blade issue as before. The second is a great comic image, or it would have been apart from some chin, gun and claw oddness. The third? I'm not sure what's happening here, some kind of multiverse merging, but the last one? Oh yeah, that's what I was hoping for. There are still a few problems, but easy to fix. At least video generation is safe for now. I asked the Luma Labs Dream Machine to do a Deadpool fighting Wolverine video, and I think ILM can rest easy for now. While I was there, I also generated some video with the famous prompt of Will Smith eating spaghetti. For starters, that isn't Will Smith. And also just, what? I also put the same Deadpool fighting Wolverine prompt into the new internationally accessible klingai.com, which produced this video of two wrestlers trying to get a handhold. I fed the same line into the picture generation option and got these images. It clearly has no idea what Wolverine looks like. After a bit more training and some decent prompts, I can imagine just needing a writer feeding in text to get the image they want, and then just adding speech bubbles. In a few years, when you can train a generator on images you fed in for your own stories, anyone will be able to create their own professional-looking comic book with highly polished artwork. So, yeah, I can absolutely see why illustrators are worried that AI will steal their jobs. It's amazing, but also incredibly scary, and will put a great many artists out of business. Anyway, my next video will be back to the normal format, hopefully, of old retro stuff. So, see you then.